What's good everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all of my current makeup favorites. These are stuff that I have been loving and not able to put down, and I have a lot of makeup, so that's how you know this shit is good. If you guys want a fragrance edition of this, I could definitely make one, so let me know down below. Before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go. We're going to start off with foundations that I've been loving. True Match from L'Oreal. It is super lightweight and great coverage, but also it's like a liquidy foundation. Those are my favorites. I love like when you apply a foundation and it drips. I'm like, okay, she's my type of foundations. It just looks so natural, so beautiful. It's not super dewy and it's not super matte. It is the perfect in between, and I've just been loving it, and it lasts so long in the skin. Now, these next few products are actually newer to me, but I have been addicted, obsessed. Now, this is a newer product, but I have it on my skin right now, and it is gorge. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint, and it is the most beautiful high coverage skin tint I've ever tried. The coverage is insane, and it is such a lightweight skin tint. It actually feels like I have nothing on my skin right now. I love this. I love the wear. It doesn't get patchy. It doesn't get weird. It is so good. Now, the next one I have is definitely more on the pricey side, and it's one of those that it's not a necessity. It's definitely a luxury, but if you wanted to invest in a really, really good foundation for special occasions and whatnot, this is the Forever Skin Glow foundation from Dior, and it is gorgeous. When I tried this, I wanted to hate it because it was so expensive. This foundation just makes me feel so confident, and I love the subtle glow that it gives. It is as well a very lightweight formula, as I've been saying for all of these, but I really don't like a crazy coverage look. So this is stunning. Obsessed with that. Now let's get into my concealers that I've been obsessed with. This is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum, and it is so beautiful, and the coverage on this is amazing. I have been using this product for so long, and I always repurchase it. It is just gorgeous to wear even if you don't have foundation on, and I've noticed with some concealers they just don't look good unless you have foundation underneath, but this is so lightweight that it just blends right into a face that doesn't have any foundation or even a skin tint on, so I love that. So I got the Hourglass concealer in a mini because I just wanted to try it out and see if I liked it before I bought it, and you guys, it is the best concealer I've ever tried in my life. It is a hyped up product for a reason. It is amazing, and just the coverage, the wear, it doesn't get weird, it doesn't settle into all of your lines. It is just gorgeous. I also want to mention that we all do have creases underneath our eyes, and no matter what, no concealer is ever going to get rid of those. That concealer though is so good for not setting deep in those creases. Okay, so now for blush, my favorite part. Any of the Rhode blushes, and I have almost all of them, but this one is definitely my favorite. It is in Freckle. It is the most natural blush ever, almost peachy but not. It's almost muted. It is gorgeous. I have on Sun Soaked today, and I love this shade as well. It is definitely giving like summer, beachy. I just adore these blushes. The formula, I love how glowy they are. I love how long lasting they are. Amazing. Now for cream bronzers, I've been loving the ABH in Golden Tan Cream Bronzer, and I love that it's in a little pot because I could just go right in with my brush, and I just love and adore this formula. It doesn't get all weird and patchy, and a lot of bronzers tend to get really patchy on my forehead. It is the most skin-like formula. It just settles so beautifully on top of my skin. I love the wear of it throughout the day so much, and it's just the most perfect shade for my skin tone. I love it. I have not one complaint. Best bronzer ever. So if we're going to get into powders, let's start off with bronzers, then we'll go into blush, then setting powders. So this is a bronzer that is newer. This is the Skin Enhancer from CoverGirl True Blend. Now this is a luminous bronzer, As you can tell, it is stunning. I heard that it is a dupe for the Hourglass bronzer, but I also heard the Milani one is a little bit better of a dupe for that, so I have to still try that out. But this gives the most beautiful radiance. It's not overly pigmented, so I like to use this over top of another bronzer. Unless I'm just going for a super natural look, then I just go in with this alone. It's so skin-like, it's so gorgeous, but it definitely just gives that sheen and that shine that I love. It's amazing. And then this is the House Labs bronzer, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The formula, the shades, just everything about this is so stunning. And again, it doesn't get weird and patchy on my forehead. It is so stunning, and it really is worth it. If you want to invest in a really nice bronzer, I would totally recommend that. Now I have 5 blushes that I've been loving. We're going to start off with the ones that I have had for longer. So I have 2 of these blushes because I am that in love. This is in Gingerly, and it is the most gorgeous color for my skin tone ever. It is almost a muted peach. It kind of looks like a Capri bronze. You know that trend that was going around that was like bronzer? Literally, you could do that with this. It is so gorgeous, and I love that it's matte. So with a matte blush, I feel like it's just easier to pack on the pigment. Love this so much. I swear MAC blushes are just #1 in my book. They make the best blushes, and this one is in Warm Soul. I do like the older formula better of this, but this is still gorgeous, and it has this most beautiful sheen. It is a baked formula or a mineralized blush, and it is so gorgeous. Again, so natural, so beautiful. Now this one is a newer product to me as well. I got this about maybe 3 months ago now. This is in Love Joy, and how stunning. I feel like this can work on many skin tones. If you can tell, I really love that like burnt type look of blushes lately. It's so funny. If you followed me for a while, the evolution of blushes that I've been obsessed with over the years, like I think it was maybe like 3 years ago now, I was really obsessed with like the bright pink cheeks, and I like never do those anymore. So it's so funny, like I'm always just like switching up my faves, but this is a newer product to me. This is Pomelo Peach. I have this on today on top of the Burnt Orange blush from Rhode. Love this. Gorgeous formula. It doesn't look like it, but on the cheeks, it almost has this like sheen. Not a shimmer, just almost like it lays like a sheen. It doesn't dry out the skin. I have this one in Fire Moon. As you can tell, it's very similar to the other ones, you know, very like burnt, Capri bronze, like that type of vibe. I love this so much. This formula is amazing. Now, for my under eye powder, I've tried other ones. I will always come back to the Fit Me. Always. It is the best powder you will ever try in your life. Might I add, these are the Revolution powder puffs that I love. And it just is so gorgeous. It smooths out your skin so much. I just love this formula. It's so thin and lightweight. And I also have been loving the Fit Me powder as well. For powder highlighters, I've been loving the P. Louise Whatever the Feather. And it is such a gorgeous little palette, and it's so affordable, and I love this, especially for like inner corner highlight, my nose. I have this one on my nose today in my inner corner. It is such a gorgeous palette, and I'm just in love with this. This is my favorite lip liner of the entire year. This is Rimmel Cappuccino. It is the most beautiful brown shade. It doesn't go orange. It doesn't go too cool. It is such a gorgeous lip liner. And also my other 2 favorites are from MAC. This one is Chestnut. It's more of a brown color. And then this one is Plum. And I have that one on today. And I just love the look of Plum. And then this is the Tana collab. If you know me, you know my #1 2 favorite influencers are Tana Mojo and Caitlin Reagan. And I will support anything Tana does. This is the Marajuka Juicy Lip Liner. And this is the Tana 1, so not the Tana 2. It's a lighter shade. And it is such a good nude. It's almost like a 90s lip, which I love. So you need that. Now, I've been using this Sheer For It blush tint actually on my lips, and this is in the shade Left on Red, and I love to put this on before I put a lip product because it lasts so much longer, so when like my lipstick wears off, there's still color underneath. And then this will forever be one of my favorite lipsticks that I've been reaching for so much. This is Romantic Rose, and I have it on as well today. It is the most beautiful light pink shade, and the formula is so good and it's not too dry or anything, so I love that. Now for eyeshadows, I've been loving the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette, and let me show you guys. Damn, it's hard. Mine is very dirty, she's very loved, she's very used. And then this is the Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture Tone Palette in, I guess that's the name of it. And this is it. I have it on my eyes right now. It is so gorgeous. It is such a good nudes palette, and we have some shimmers in here, and I think it's so gorgeous. And you could create so many looks with this, like so many. So I love that so much. I have tried like every mascara ever from the drugstore. I've tried high-end mascaras. Nothing ever will compare to this. It is the best mascara of all time. I always will try stuff new, and then I'm like, why did I even try it? This one's the best. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, specifically this one. It is just the best. It separates my lashes, it lengthens, doesn't give you that like clumpy look. Only as of this year I started using setting sprays, and I saw the biggest difference with the longevity of my makeup. I never believed in them. I still don't believe in primers, but these have changed the game. I use the Make It Last from Milani to melt all of my powders into my skin so it doesn't look so powdery. And then on top of that one, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. You guys don't understand. This is strong. I have to literally like hold my breath and spray it real quick, or else I literally like choke on it. It is very strong. So be aware when you spray this, you don't need much, and it will lock in your makeup all day long. It will not transfer when you give people hugs and whatnot. It won't go on them. Like, it is heavy duty. So I don't use this every day unless I'm gonna be out all day and like I know I'm gonna be gone for many hours at a time. But yeah, she's strong. She is strong and she's amazing, and I love her, and she's the best. So for my little message of encouragement, I want to read you a verse in the Bible. It says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." And I think sometimes when we are so crushed in spirit, when we feel so run down, we feel like we have nothing left to give, when our hearts are just so open and broken and it feels like there's no way, just know that you are not alone, and there's many people in the world right now shedding those tears, also feeling crushed in spirit, and because Jesus and God is omnipresent, they are with all of us at the same time. I know it can be so easy to feel like he's not listening to me, he's not changing my situation, you know? I think of faith like a muscle. Like, you have to keep training, you have to keep getting closer to God, and that remains. And the closer you get to him, the easier it is to keep that faith. The times where I'm not talking to God, the harder it is to keep my faith. I'm gonna get going, but I'm so excited to talk to you guys in my next video. If you have any video ideas, let me know down below. If you guys want me to talk about anything regarding my faith or God, I would absolutely love to. Just know that there are so many blessings on the way and so many blessings right in front of you. You just haven't looked hard enough yet. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next one.